Welcome back, curious minds. Here's a question. What's the longest you've ever kept a single AI conversation running? 5 minutes? 10? Maybe 30 if you're ambitious? What if I told you there's a model that just completed a 13-hour coding session, managing 4,000 tool calls, coordinating 300 subagents, and delivering a working software project at the end? That's not a hypothetical. That's Kimi K2.6. Moonshot AI released this model on April 20th, and it's already being called the first true operational AI. Not a chatbot, an autonomous engineer that doesn't log off. Most models are optimized for the single prompt, single response paradigm. You ask, they answer. Done. There's no concept of sustained work. Kimi K2.6 changes that equation entirely. First, architecture. It's a 1 trillion parameter mixture of experts model. 32 billion parameters active per token. That sounds massive, and it is. But it's also designed for efficiency, using multi-head latent attention to compress the key value cache. This means K2.6 can maintain hundreds of concurrent agent contexts without eating your entire GPU budget. Here's the number that matters. 262,000 token context window. That's larger than most models on the market. You can feed it an entire codebase, multiple repositories, all the dependencies, the whole architecture. And it will remember it. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Kimi K2.6 introduces something called claw groups, a native orchestration protocol that allows the model to spawn and coordinate up to 300 subagents simultaneously. Think about that. 300 AI agents all working in parallel, all reporting back to the lead model, which then synthesizes their work into a coherent result. In one documented run, K2.6 coordinated a team of agents to optimize a vector database. Over 600 iterations and 6,000 tool calls, it achieved 21,500 queries per second. That's roughly 6 times faster than what Claude Opus 4.6 achieved in the same benchmark. That's not incremental improvement. That's a different league. Here's the part that should make every developer and startup founder lean in. Kimi K2.6 is open weight, released under a modified MIT license. You can download it from the official repository, self-host it, fine-tune it for your specific use case. At 95 cents per million input tokens, it's roughly 5 to 6 times cheaper than Claude Opus 4.7. And for the price sensitive, you can run it locally on high-end hardware. What does this actually mean for you? If you're building AI engineering teams, if you're automating code review and refactoring at scale, if you need an AI that can handle multi-day projects without losing context, K2.6 is the first open-weight model that can genuinely do that. It builds complete Linux systems from scratch. It manages full software lifecycles. It coordinates heterogeneous agents across different models and devices. This isn't a better chatbot. It's the first credible autonomous engineering colleague. If you're already experimenting with K2.6 or Kimi's API, I'd love to hear about your setup in the comments. And if this level of autonomous capability interests you, the idea of an AI that doesn't quit after 10 minutes, subscribe and hit that bell. We'll be covering more agent frameworks in the coming weeks. That's all for today, curious minds. Stay clever, stay curious.